Hey everyone, Grayson the Bard here, and welcome back to day 28 of the Hunt a Day. It is going to be a little bit of a shorter ramble today since I am on more of a time crunch than I normally am, but today's video is also not super long, which was exciting to see given the monster that I'm fighting. Yes, today we are going after a Teostra, and the reason for that is not just because I like Teostra and it's a fun fight, and of the main three Elder Dragons in Monster Hunter World, Kushala, Teostra, and Valhazak, I think Teostra is the easiest to fight, but also because we are continuing our Fatalis Training Arc today, and as part of that, I realized that in order to augment my greatsword further, I need to get Tempered Rajang parts from the Guiding Lands, and the only way to get Tempered Rajang is to have the Volcano area at level 7, and I have it at level 1. So I am going to be needing to do a lot of grinding in order to get that leveled up so I can actually get the parts I need to augment. So, starting off today, I lured out a Teostra. Again, I really like this fight. I think it is probably the easiest of the main three Elder Dragons, which kind of sucks because it's so cool looking. I absolutely love the Manticore aspects of him and the real, regal lion look that he has to him. The games give him the epithet of the Emperor of Flame, and it is... You feel it when you're fighting him and when you're looking at this monster and what it can do. The reason I personally think he is the easiest to fight is that his moves are very well telegraphed, and a lot of the times it leaves his head very open for being hit, which is very good. You'll see throughout the fight, I kind of start off by taking out the tail, as I normally do on Greatsword, and then I pretty much stick to his head the entire fight without really focusing on many other parts. And again, yeah, I got the hunt done a lot faster than I was expecting to. I think this Greatsword build might be a little better than I was giving it credit for, which is good to see since I'm planning on using it against Fatalis, who is objectively the hardest monster in the game. But back to Teostra, because I want to talk about his look a little bit more. I love his color palette. I think regular base Teostra looks really cool, especially when he gets the burning look to him. But I think when comparing it to Risen Teostra from Monster Hunter Rise, I think I really prefer the look of Risen Teostra, who, I'll probably talk about this when I fight him. I really like his dark, more muted color palette a lot more. This is another one that I know for a fact we are going to see Teostra again. There has only been one game in the past, I think, 4 that Teostra has skipped. Teostra was not in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, the 3rd generation, but he was in 2nd generation, he was in 4th generation, and he was in every game of 5th generation. So I could maybe see them skipping out on having Teostra show up in Monster Hunter Wilds, just to have him, every couple of generations, Teostra just needs to take a nap. But I wouldn't be surprised if we still see him, because he's one of the same way Rathalos is the poster boy of the entire series, I feel like Kushala and Teostra are the poster boys of Elder Dragons. So the chances of them being in are very, very high. I'm going to say for Monster Hunter Wilds, I'll say a 6 or a 7 for Teostra being in Wilds, and a 10 out of 10 for him being in the series in the future. They're never going to let this Emperor retire. And yeah, like I said, a bit of a shorter ramble today. I'm on a little bit more of a time crunch than I was yesterday, so thank you all so much for watching. Stick around until the end of the hunt if you can. This was a really, really fun one. I know I say that a lot, but I actually managed to get a KO on a shoulder tackle with Greatsword, kind of towards the end of the hunt, which I think I can count on one hand the amount of times I've had that happen in both World and Rise, so please check it out. I was so proud of that. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Don't if you don't. And until next time, I'll see you next time.